as you grew and you formed these production houses and you had your own commercial kitchen, it then expanded from a retail business into something that supplied hotels, restaurants, and cafes as well from your own kitchens, and that growing capacity. What was that transition like, going just from serving yourselves to serving others?
So at the beginning, our central kitchen was ours, and we guarded it jealously because it served the restaurants, and really that's the engine that allows us to continue to grow and expand. Probably about 5 years ago, we started having the discussion of how can we then truly become a house of brands or a true restaurant group. And part of it is in manufacturing. And we saw the opportunity as the industry grew to be able to serve quality food with traceability and just really taking advantage of our economies of scale for others in the industry. And back then there was a question of, but why are you giving competition a chance?
Right.
But we all grow together and we all develop the industry. So serving other players in our industry, but also allowing our guests to take a little bit of Java home with them. So our packed coffee, our cookies, our breakfast granola, and we've only scratched the surface. There's a lot more coming there.
Emphasis on the packed cookies. On that one. But
Which one's your favorite?
Macadamia.
Yeah.
Okay. As a result, right, how did production change from just a single branch to now having to serve 5 or more different branches around the city?
So in the beginning, we roasted all our own coffee. So I wish you could meet Tito. He started roasting coffee for us and is still roasting coffee for us 25 years later. And it was extremely important, and still is, for us to control the entire value chain. So quality is very important then and now. So whereas other markets have food service platforms, Java had to develop their own. So we had to bake our own bread, our cakes, and so on and so forth. In the beginning, we partnered with different suppliers to do some of our breads and sauces. But then as we grew, we started developing IP. So products that are only found at a Java. And that's when we started our central kitchen. And our central kitchen, now Foodscape, was really born out of necessity. So all our innovation happens at Foodscape. Our quality, our consistency happens at Foodscape. So Foodscape is this amazing place that not only produces for all 90 plus restaurants with a group of people, of over 300 people that just work dedicated to this, but they also allow us to bring Java home to you.
My name is Charles Wanjohi, currently Foodscape General Manager, Java Group of Company. It's a manufacturing arm of Java. It normally have a facility that normally have vertical integration of Java restaurant that provide centralized procurement and sourcing. We also have food preparation, that is bakery, butchery, and roastery. And also, we also have warehousing and logistics.
Okay. What kind of food safety measures are in Foodscapes to ensure that everything is 100% above board?
So what we normally do is from receiving, we normally have ensure that all safety measures are in place. We use what we call batch coding, where each and every supplier has to have a batch because of traceability. And before that, we normally ensure that any risk supplier, any risk product have to be verified or audited before they start supplying. We also ensure that food is prepared in a safe environment, and through that we have our QC allowed who follow each and every process to ensure that is done.
Okay, wonderful. So how has Java had to diversify in order to meet different needs and customers, where they're resulting in the expansion of their retail products?
We wanted to provide Foodscape as a one-stop shop where we should provide coffee, food, and everything. So what we normally do, we are in the retail section where we serve majority of key retailers in Limit, just a few, Carrefour, Naivas, Quickmart. We also have what we call ready-to-eat food. Ready-to-eat food is a hot packed meal that we deliver to you when it is hot, and we have close to 5 customers that we serve, and every day we have close to 600 meals a day.
And how exactly did you manage to grow to serve 150 plus customers on a regular basis?
People is the most important piece in our establishment, because without people you cannot be able to make those wonderful products. So we take value to our people, and Foodscape came in to serve that gap where every meal is prepared here and then distributed across to our respective restaurant, our retailers, and also B2B. Then also our marketing, the promotion, the marketing piece, where because of Java brand is well created the awareness through our restaurants that are located in a very unique position, and also B2B also that they serve our product. So marketing that has helped us be able to have to bring our product where the customer is. Yeah.
My name is Devendra Asha. I'm the Group General Manager for Panari Hotels and Resorts. We are in the hospitality industry. Basically, we have 3 properties. I'm sure everybody is aware of the Panari Hotel, which is on Mombasa Road. We also have an apartments, which is Panari Residence, which is in Westlands. And our newest baby was the Panari Resort near Ururu.
So how exactly did your partnership with Java come about?
Initially, we used to use the other brands, but as we were evolving, we realized if there is a brand which is available locally, which is even better than some of the international brands which are available, and this local partnership can always go a long way. So when you experience for yourself and you see that there is a brand which is no less, is much better than most of the international brands, so that's why we started to experiment that on our guests, because we had already experienced the same. So we started with our Black Gold Cafe, which is normally was targeting for the domestic angle, but it also has a lot of international guests, because every day we get the travel lunches and the travel people who pass by for the coffees and stuff. And we started experimenting them, and the response was just overwhelming. So people used to like the coffees, our sales went up, people used to ask us which brand is this. For us, coffee is not just any other beverage, you know. It's essential part of experience for the guest. So that's how I think Java came into our mind, because it's not just coffee.
Foodscape allows us to have traceability for everything that you get at the restaurant. So every piece of chicken that you eat, every sandwich that you eat, fun fact, we bake our own bread. And so Foodscape allows us to maintain this quality. I love Foodscape. I truly think that Foodscape allows us to be 50 steps ahead of everybody else.